Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the sharing of the Baldwin Corporation's annual report for the year end of 2025. We are grateful that our shareholders, our employees, our partners, and others have joined us to share in this valuable information. Now, it is very easy for people to know about Baldwin Corporation and our sensor production. But one thing is to know our product, another thing is to be aware of who we are as an institution. So I want to briefly share with you who we are, what we believe. Our mission as a corporation is to deliver dynamic technology solutions for sophisticated professional and personal computer users at an unmatched level of quality and integrity. That we venture beyond just offering unsurpassed state-of-the-art electronic sensors to bundling a full-service, consultative, and supportive relationship with every sale. And as your business partner, we continue to fulfill our mission through our service leadership approach that encapsulates our promise of excellence to clients and investors alike. And this fuels our ongoing vision to provide a vast technology solutions for customized challenges. Now, while many of you have had interactions with our companies, you may not have always had the opportunity to meet our leadership. Those of us in the front office who are seeking to connect with partners, investors, and to make those decisions that serve the best interests of not only our customers and shareholders, but also our staff who make everything happen. Our philosophy as a leadership team. Our Baldwin Executive Leadership Team is focused on leading and inspiring people to high performance and collaboration rather than with exercising formal authority. This calls for a high personal commitment of each employee and a common mindset geared towards results. Now, our leader, our CEO and finance manager is Mr. Danny Clevenger, and we give thanks for Danny's visionary leadership. We are thankful for Jessica Ball and her ability to translate a voice to the community and for customers as our CIO and Director of Marketing. Thomas Simmons, our Chief Strategist and our Director of Technology, has worked tirelessly to ensure that we have the latest and greatest automation and are using new age and beneficial solutions that keep us at the cutting edge of production and development. And finally, myself, my name is Edward New. I'm the Chief Operating Officer and Production Manager, utilizing these great fellow leaders to develop the greatest plan forward for producing a product that we consider to be the highest quality on the market. Now that we've told you a little bit about who we are and what our vision and our mission is, I want to bring you up to speed on the annual report figures, first beginning with what some might say the most important, but that we recognize there are all interconnected in their vitalness to Baldwin Corporation. But first, for finance. Unlike our competitors, our niche differentiation strategy was not built for volume selling. We were always targeting performance and size segments to maximize corresponding market growth rates and profits. Now, while many other competitors like Digby, for example, were successful at volume selling of low performance and traditional products by maximizing sales and lowering the corresponding costs in those product segments. To be successful, it seems that we need to know our strategy and we need to know our customers, encompassing that in every area of our strategic planning. We deviated a little from that in the middle years of this path due to some minor learning opportunities in research and development placement, but we were able to recover around the 6-year mark, and we're able to perform well. If you were to look at our overall performance, it at times will look like a V, as we started very well and then slipped, but we learned so much and climbed back up towards the top in the last couple of rounds. As you'll see, our sales started out decent, we had that dip, but then look at the way our team has responded by jumping into the just over $140 million in sales. Additionally, our stock price has started out decently, dipped, and is on the rise now as we head into 2026. And we are hopeful for a continued growth to, while we are third currently in stock prices of our competitors, we do hope to continue to increase. And finally, our market share. We are fourth in market share. We do recognize a desire to grow in that market share. However, at the same time, we also recognize a quality versus a quantity, is that so long as what we are doing and producing is of the highest value and highest quality, we can count on retention of customers while seeking to add new ones. Now, moving out of finance and into marketing. Marketing strategies from 2018 to 2025 were closely tied to collaborating with research and development, production, and finance. And this allowed for effectively predicting future sales, promoting new and old product offerings, and ensuring effective placement of products. Marketing had identified that each of our competitor companies, were at times plagued by underperforming products in one or more segments, which gave us opportunities to figure out where our best attack was. Now, we did learn through our journey that we may have expanded a little too heavily, trying to create too many products and thus market too many products. And we had some valuable lessons from there as we sought to streamline our voice, talking to the marketplace about our offerings. As size segments changed, our marketing strategy would be tweaked to recommend that we would either retire a new product or even develop a new one. And we have no doubt that our marketing will continue to work towards increasing customer awareness and supporting contribution margin growth, and to be able to withstand any fluctuations through continued customer awareness. I do want to bring your attention to the fact that we did look at ROS, asset turnover, and overall accessibility as our key measures, and that our ROS at 8% last year and 11.20% this year. Asset turnover was almost unchanged from 1.4 to 1.48, and overall accessibility remained level at 67%. As we move away from marketing to our production reports, you will see that our production strategies from 2018 to 2025 were closely tied to collaborating with research and development, marketing, and finance to effectively establish that production was prepared for changes in capacity and new product offerings. Our product strategies moving forward as we get into 2026 are to continue to work closely with our partnering departments to ensure that production is at the forefront of what's coming ahead for our company. Technological advances and associated benefits will be considered on an annual basis and implemented into the segments if they will provide the greatest return on our investment. Our diversification strategy necessitates development of new products and constantly improving our existing products. I believe that the Baldwin Corporation will continue to invest heavily in plant capacity to keep our product fresh and unique, and plant expansions will be aligned with finance projections for growth and stability. You'll see that as we traveled this journey over the past several years, that our productivity index has more or less been constantly on the rise, making significant jumps in the first 4 years, but then leveling out for a little while as we adjusted for other areas that needed attention, but has continued into the 120s. Our contribution margin started out strong, and during those challenging times dipped a bit, but you can see they are thriving, and we have been able to mostly stay above that 30 range of contribution margin, and we celebrate that. Now, as it relates to research and development, our goal for research and development, as much as we would like to go all in on the latest and greatest of technology and abilities to automate, we wanted to maintain financial responsibility and to support the strategic plan for Baldwin that was rooted in solid research and development and moving products forward in an effective manner, not just all in on the latest, and perhaps expensive technology, but doing the best we can with what we thought was a fair investment for the future. You can see that our metrics for our final year 2025 showed a good balance, good size, and we are thankful for the ability to have such great leadership, because as you'll find is that for those metrics, innovative input from our customers, from our employees, and from our shareholders, will continually invigorate our perspectives and engage our creativity on further TQM and sustainability implementation. Ultimately, by scaling back our rapid expansion and creating fewer products, that when we promote efficient uses of our production, our shifts, and overtime, that we will be able to provide our customers, our organization, and our planet with more sustainable solutions for our company for years to come. Finally, for our conclusion, as we look at this journey as a corporation, is we recognize that a majority of our products are aligned with customer demands, but to continue to move forward, we should increase our research and development budget. We want to maintain that contribution margin at 30% plus for all of our products. And if we want to continue to focus on higher prices, we need to look at a higher contribution and a decrease in sales. Our TQM investments resulted in increased productivity, as you can see by the rising scale, and our ability to effectively forecast resulted in increasingly lower inventory carry costs. Now, we recognize we did have a dip along the way with poor forecasting for some traditional products that never really helped us develop increase in market share, but we see that turning around. And we recognize the need to increase sales and promotional budgets for our traditional and performance markets. We are grateful for the opportunity to have had this time to work together, to learn to work as a team, and while we did not rise to the top, we feel that our well-balanced approach across the balanced scorecard did show that all of our areas provided health, opportunity for growth, and that we were not holding ourselves up by having any area that was hindered or having a deficiency that was that we would be unable to overcome. So for our staff, for our shareholders, for our partners, we are grateful for this journey and do hope that this is the beginning of a continued long run of growth for us at the Baldwin Corporation. I thank you so much.